Hey guys, Triple H Guy 2004 back here with another video. I'm here doing a whatever you want to call it, answer video to Steviebreech's latest video, the wrestling checklist. I believe he called it the Dream Wrestler's Dream List or something like that. But I'm here with my own wrestling checklist. I'll start off with things that I believe every wrestling fan should do. I think every wrestling fan should do these things at least once in their life, or maybe if they've already done it. I believe you should go to the 4 big shows, which are, of course, SummerSlam, Survivor Series, and Royal Rumble, and of course, the biggest event, WrestleMania. I personally only have one more event to go to. SummerSlam, the last time they came around was, I believe, 2006, was in Boston. It looks like they're doing the West Coast thing for a while. I've even heard maybe next year them going to England. I don't know. That's a possibility of them going to England for SummerSlam. So I don't think I'll be traveling there. But if they ever come back up here, maybe sometime I'll travel out to the West Coast, or if, it's within, flying distance or taking a bus, which I've been kind of doing to go to these wrestling events lately. So yeah, go to the 4 major ones. I have personally been to Royal Rumble 2011, where the winner was Alberto Del Rio, but it was highlighted by CM Punk in the Nexus. That was heavily their Royal Rumble. It was won, of course, like I said, by Alberto Del Rio. Survivor Series, I've been to 2008 in Boston, in 2011. We all know where that was. Other things, I think you should go see your favorite wrestler live at least once. What I mean by that, it doesn't matter who your favorite wrestler is. It can be Hulk Hogan for, whatever, whoever. AJ Styles, it could be, whoever your favorite wrestler is. I think you should go at least see them once. I have a few favorites, and I've seen the ones that I'm going to list off, I've seen personally live, so I got to check those off. Bret Hart is one of my all-time favorites. Obviously, Shawn Michaels was one of my all-time favorites as well. Shawn Michaels I saw at Backlash 2005 in Manchester, New Hampshire, when he tagged up with Hulk Hogan. That was my first time seeing Hulk Hogan. Actually, it was my second time, technically. He was at a SmackDown as Mr. America. He debuted as Mr. America in Manchester, New Hampshire, and I was there in the same arena that Backlash happened in. Bret Hart, I saw years ago. I'm sure I probably saw Shawn Michaels along the way, but I'm pretty sure I did before that. But most prominently, I've seen him at least twice, to my recollection. I believe maybe 3 times, because I think I saw him in the old Boston Garden, at the same event that I saw Bret Hart wrestle. I've seen Bret Hart non-wrestling in at Raw 900. I saw him, but Bret Hart wrestling, I did see him against Owen Hart at the WrestleMania 10 Revenge Tour back in the day at the old Boston Garden. Same event, I believe I saw Shawn Michaels. I can't remember who he went up against. Can't remember if it was, I don't think it was Razor Ramon, but it could have been. That was a long time ago. But I think that's what you should see. You should see your favorite wrestler. Maybe, like I said, go to a WWE show at Madison Square Gardens or any other historic wrestling building. Madison Square Gardens, of course, is the mecca of WWE, WWF. That's like their home arena. Home away from home arena. I mean, they've been to that arena probably more times than they've ever been to any other arena on the face of this earth. But go to any other historic arenas, like the only one I can think of is you can't do it because it's no longer in existence. There's no building there. Actually, the new garden is there now, but actually, I think it's weird. The parking lot is actually where it used to be, for the old Boston Garden, Boston, Massachusetts. I'm trying to think of some other historic arenas that WWE's been to. Maybe Chicago, the Rosemont Horizon, or whatever that place is called. The one that they had Money in Bank 2011 at. One they had Extreme Rules at. The one they had WrestleMania 22 at. I can't remember the name of it. It's not Rosemont Horizon. Maybe that is. I don't know. Whatever. The one in Chicago. The one, yeah. The big arena there. See guys that are no longer with us or retired. Kind of goes on the line of the same thing that I said before. Yeah. Anything else that I can think of that a wrestling fan should do? Like I said, retired or no longer with us. I guess what I mean by that is, no longer with us, meaning they're dead. Like I saw Eddie Guerrero wrestle in a house show. I have a picture of him doing the frog splash, and I hold that picture near and dear to my heart because I'll never get to see that again. I was very lucky enough to see Eddie Guerrero live. I grew up watching Eddie Guerrero on WCW, and when he moved over to WWE, I saw him live, and it was awesome. It was great. I think I saw him on a Raw as well. But if you could think of anything, I'm just drawing a blank. Like I said, go to WrestleMania. I've been to a WrestleMania 28. Best damn, WrestleMania in my book. I'm going to be always partial to that because it was my first. That's about it. This video is a little too longer than I wanted to make. So, this is Triple H Guy 2004, and I will see you guys later. Peace.